A mysterious disappearance, decades old. Teresa Barnett was a 30-year-old woman with a 3-year-old child at home when she went missing on the morning of August 7th, 1987 in Marshall, Texas. She was last seen by her husband, Wayne Barnett, who dropped her off at the former Ecker drugstore that's now Hope's Closet.
She was dropped off by her husband, who subsequently left his truck there for her to shop while he left with his father, and she never returned to the vehicle.
Detectives interviewed her husband, Wayne, and his father, but they were never named as suspects. Lieutenant Clayton says he inherited the case from previous detectives who've since passed away, and he re-interviewed Wayne to see if his story had changed. But each time, no evidence was found or reason to believe he was behind his wife's disappearance. Clayton describes what detectives would have done in 1987.
Canvassed the store to see if she went in there, attempted to look for any kind of video, which back in the 80s, there was not a lot of surveillance videos. It is interesting that her purse was located the next day.
Another piece of the puzzle was found nearby when a jogger found Barnett's purse on the corner of South Washington Avenue and Lakeview Drive, a few miles away from the drugstore on a side road close to Interstate 20.
When you find a purse 5 to 7 miles away as a detective, what does your thoughts go to?
Well, it's interesting. It could be that someone threw the item out, somebody placed it there to try to throw law enforcement off. That she placed it there and left with someone.
Little information is available about Barnett's life. She was a housewife, a mother, and not from Marshall, while her husband was. He since moved away and does not keep in touch with Marshall police, but her daughter's DNA was submitted to the Texas for Missing and Unidentified Persons. So if her body is ever discovered, DNA on file will verify her identity.
You begin to speculate that she could be deceased, but we really don't know. She could have changed her identity and left.
Clayton says new information from the public, hard evidence, or a confession would help bring the case to its end. Until then, the disappearance of Teresa Barnett remains a baffling case without clues. Annalise Coble, EastTexasMatters.com.